Go. Because why I said that shit, because sis, bruh, if you listening, I am so sick, and I'm just gonna say this. Women are drama. Coming up, as I gotten older, I don't even pay drama no mind. It honestly gets me like very irked out, because how you gonna sit here and talk about somebody and then turn around, the same person you're talking to, they're going behind your back talking about you. I feel like with women, and if it's you, it's you. If it's not, then sis, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, because it's not about you. This is about what I see in my workplace. Do you see this in your workplace? Where we have women in general that will tear each other fucking down. Like, they would tear you fucking down. They would stretch you into pieces and wouldn't even give three fucks if you even. By the way, that drink mix that I purchased for myself, the sugar-free Arctic Wave, I think it was like Kickoff or something like that. It's really good. And so if you're in Family Dollar and you see that, pick it up. But back to the point. So I don't know, people think like I'm a type of person where, like I say, I'm a Capricorn. I sit back, I watch, I listen to people, I say hi, I say bye, and that's it. So they feel like, because I'm that type of person where I feel like at work I'm a solo dolo. Like, seriously, I stick to myself. I'm by myself. There's this other lady that I talk to. She's like a rainbow. So she's fully doing procedures of becoming a man, or however that is. Whatever you want to be, that's you and your business, not my business. I have no room to judge, because I am not in a shape where I could say, hey, look at that, hey, look at, hey, look at, like, you know what I mean, like, and I'm looking like I'm looking, you know what I mean, what the fuck, you know what I mean? So I have no room to judge nobody. I have no room to talk about nobody. Even if God put this certain amount of money in my life, I still have no room, because guess what? I'm coming from nothing. I'm coming from the bottom. I'm starting over. You know what I mean? My whole thing this year is to start over. Next year, it'll be totally different. And I'm working on myself, but first I'm working within and working out. So, but anyways, y'all, I'm gonna have to take this mic off in just a moment, because I'm staying with Mom, and there's like, you have those nosy neighbors that want to know what you're talking about, and I don't want people to know that I'm a YouTuber, like, for real. I really don't, especially where you stay at. No. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the mic off, and pause the camera real fast. Y'all, how did it take you that long to get out your car? Like, for real. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm seriously trying to talk to y'all. But anyways, so like I say, I'm solo dolo at work. I don't talk to nobody. I don't care to talk to anybody but that one lady that I talk to. And she don't care if you call her a lady or a sir. She just don't, she don't really care. She's cool, like real cool. And so I talk to her, and that's about it. I don't talk to nobody else. I feel like when you pray for things, you don't necessarily get what you pray for. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so I think you guys can hear me, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you can pray for things, and God will give them to you if he feels he sees fit. If he feels this is something you really want, he will give that to you. Then you get into this position and you start being something that you aren't. You start acting a certain type of way. You start moving a certain type of way. You start doing things a certain type of way. You start being different, being fake, being phony, bringing drama. And people are looking at you like, girl, what happened? Like, you got this little position. Well, this lady at my job got this assistant manager position, and she just turned 360 on her friends. Hello, how are you?
Doing well.
How was work today?
Still going.
Still going?
Oh, yeah.
You don't stop.
Don't stop. I'm kind of just starting since meetings all morning and stuff, so not
Yeah.
an actual job.
Oh, man.
Yeah. The whole thing, but I got without the big guy.
Yeah. But I just want to say, be nice to people, because at the end of the day, even though this dude is nosy, he's big nosy, like woman nosy, like peeping out the window nosy. I hope you guys can hear me, but yeah, this lady at my job is bringing on so much drama in the workplace that people are basically leaving or transferring to other parts of the hospitality industry. If you guys didn't know, I work for a university. I am a chef in training, but until I get all my certification, certificates, all that stuff, I'm going to be just in training. And also, I do manage a small kitchen. So I have like 5 or 6 employees that I manage. And I've been having this position. I just had to work my way through the system to be able to say, like, hey, it's mine now. With every job, there's always some type of trial, some type of tribulation. But I know one thing: God is not going to, school is getting out, but God is not going to put anything more on you than you can bear. Right? So I had to go through the hoops, the ropes to get to my position, and finally I'm in my position, which I am really, really excited about. But like I say, I sit back, I watch people, and I know this lady has changed, did a 360, because she used to be one of the ones that would tell me, "Good morning, Andrea. How are you?" You know, and talk to me about, you know, the Bible and stuff like that. And that's all we would talk about, and how good God is. So, you know, I'm sure he's going to come down with Jagger, which is his wild dog. He's a friendly dog, but he's super wild. Anyways, you know that man downstairs is working. He's out here. He's working. He got all his demons demonizing the good people, God's children, God's angels. And so, honestly, before all this, I felt like, you know, she was swishy swashy, if you know what I mean, swishy swashy, because she would come to me and talk to me about certain things, and then I would tell her, hey, like, honestly, I'm not that type of person you want to tell your business to, because I am not trying to be your friend. We're just associates. We're just work buddies. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. I say hi. I say bye. I say good evening. School bus going by. If you hear the noise. Again, school is getting out, so I say hi, I say bye. But now this is where it fucking gets strange, like super strange, y'all. So yeah, before she changed, I noticed a lot. And the girl that I like talked to at work, she noticed that she was being strange to as well. Sorry guys. So like I say, the man downstairs is working fucking hard, and he's doing his best to scratch and fuss and fight and tell you how good he can be for you. Only the strong, only the ones that know God, and only the ones that are getting to know God and giving themselves to God are the strongest ones, the ones that can fight this man off, the ones that can turn those demons back on him. Okay? So let's just say she got caught up in the rapture of demonizing. This shit finna get deep, y'all, because I like I said, I sit back. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know God, like know God perfectly, because I'm not perfect. I'm still in my sophomore area. I'm still learning the Bible. I'm still, you know what I mean? I listen to people and what they have to say. Different people have different ways of expressing their love for God, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh. Yes. So these demons got this lady in a fucking chokehold now. So she walks around, she acts like Miss Prissy. You can't tell her nothing. She doesn't talk about God no more. And she literally looks at you like you're shit. She's an older lady. She's an elder. So I'm gonna respect, because my mom always taught me she don't care how old you get, you respect your elders. She don't care what they do, you respect your elders. And that's how I've been raised, that's how I've been taught. But I know in the back of my head, some elders are rude as fuck. And you want to go off on them, but you still remember what mama taught you and what mama told you. So yes, anywho, this lady, she comes to me the other day when I was at work, and she says, when are you going to have your employees take their break? So I nicely turned my head and say, why are you worrying about why are my employees taking their break when you have a whole team to, blah, 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 get situating yourself. And then also you just became a assistant manager, and you, to be honest, you don't fucking know a damn thing. Like, I can take her job, but we're not going to go there. We're not going to be fucking nasty. We're not going to do that. No. We're going to stay in the soft woman era, and we're going to be respectful, and we're just going to watch it all fucking crumble. Okay? So she's worried about this and that, and so then she comes and she tells me, well, I'm not trying to get into anything. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to talk. Like, the girl that I talked to, she don't want to talk to her, because apparently those two, because the girl told me that they got into it really bad. But that's all she told me. They got into it really bad, and she looked at me like this. I had already got the vibe. I had already felt the vibe. That's one thing about me, is that I live off of vibes. If your vibe is not a good vibe, I will sense that. I am not no way like psychic or this type of person that can feel energy, but I know, like, If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I can just tell. And I just can feel like that negativity. But yeah, she looked at me like that, so I knew what was going on. She didn't have to say anything else, say less. Because I ain't about that drama. The drama is not paying my bills. The drama is not getting me where I need to be. The drama is not changing who I am from the inside out. The drama is not doing that. So why would I put my focus on saying, hey girl, what happened to you and such? No, because that is so messy to me. And I cannot stand females that are like that. Whenever, I don't know if this thing is on. I don't know. Okay, so I guess it's on. I don't know, but I hope that you guys can hear me. But I feel that you are looking for trouble when you are telling Sister Who and Sister Know How and Sister Hat in the back. All in the back. How the heck she knows about your situation? And how do Sister Hat in the front, Sister Nosy, got a face turned listening to the pastor, but she knows everything that's going on in your life? How? Because you're running around here and you're spreading rumors and drama. Like I told her, it wasn't a clap back. It wasn't to be mean. It was a simple, don't worry about my crew. Worry about your own crew. Get your own self together because you're a new assistant manager. And do not come to me with any drama. I'm not that person. Because they feed off of people that is at work and they're solo. Because they've already have ran off the people that they used to talk to. So now they're trying to demonize someone else. So you see that I'm sitting by myself. I'm doing my own thing. I'm living in peace. I'm having a positive day. And you want to bring this to me? No, ma'am. We're not doing that. So my thing is, why is it so hard not to talk about somebody? Why is it so hard to just let things go sometimes? If a person is not shooting you, if a person is not physically putting their hands on you, harming you, if a person is not seriously like bullying you like crazy, they ain't said a word to you. They might have did something, but they ain't said a word to you. Why would you try to get other people to be on your side? And when these people are doing the same shit as you, at some point the ship crumbles. Trust me, the shit crumbles. So my thing is, fuck people that don't want to honestly be in your life. Fuck people that wants to fuck you. And I'm not saying in that type of way. I'm literally saying that people will try to fuck you and try to be your friend all at the same time and bring the drama as well. If you're a woman out there and you're something like me and you just love your peace, your positive vibe, you love just to, be mellow and chill. Don't get me wrong, I smoke my tweeds. I get high. Trust, when babe have his shit, I get high like occasionally. I don't get high on my own. But I do have a weed pen. So, hey. But when I'm that type of person where if I'm just chilling and relaxing, don't come fucking with me. Don't come trying to tell me your story. Don't try to come and be drama or bring the drama. Because look, 9 times out of 10, and I'm going to give it a 10, I'm going to tell you, hey, look, if you're not my best friends, I can't fuck with you. Honestly, real talk. Like, me and my besties, we can talk all the fucking time. Like, we can talk. They're my girls. And honestly, if we have drama, it ain't even drama. It's just, we just conversating on today's life and shit that's going on. Like, or we just helping each other, pushing each other. But as far as drama, nah. Miss me with that shit. Bypass me with that shit. Blow your horn, toot your horn, and move on with that shit. Because sis, bruh, I'm not about that life. I have a 12-year-old son about to be 13 in December, and I have to show him like drama is not what that is. And my son would tell you, like, my mom, she's always to herself. She's always this or always that. If we're not together, I'm with babe. You know what I mean? And if I stay by my besties, we will always be together. I'm telling you, we will be shopping, like, for real. But like, it's crazy how shit works in the job place and how you get so bored with your job. God moved you up, but like I told her, he moves you up, but he can also shut that door anytime he wants. He opened that door for you. It's up to you to stop the nonsense, because as he can see, look what you're doing. You're breaking people down with your demonizing self. And as well, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, be smiling in your face and then listening to you talk about somebody. No, because at the end of the day, let me tell you, when you talk about that one person and you go back, somebody tell you something about a person, then you go back and switch it, then somebody else switch it, then somebody else switch it. It's a ring of shit. It's a ring of shit. It's a ring of who gives a fuck. Like, honestly, that's what it is. Like, it's a ring of drama. It's a ring of fire. Because somebody in that ring of fire is going, okay, they gonna come back on you. And let that person you talked about find out you was talking about that person, you done. You feel me? And that's why I say it's always good in the workplace to be by yourself. All this talking, all this drama as a woman, we got to stop this. As women, we have to stop this. We have to be the example for our kids. If we're at work doing this, you know what I mean? Because some mamas, they be like at work doing all this and then will take it home. Don't keep it at work, but take it home and call somebody at that job and still be talking, and your kids listening, and they gonna think this is the right thing to do when they may have an amazing friend, but they can turn on their friends like that because they heard, guess who, mama talking about her friend. So, y'all, this is Unfiltered Mama Rant, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys learn something. If you guys are going through anything like this at your workplace, or if you're working from home, or you have what is it called? Like a relocation job, like you don't work in one certain type of place, you like relocate back and forth or wherever, and you see this happening in your workplace, or even if you're in the job, let me know in the comment section below, what do you do to ignore the drama? And is it hard to ignore the drama? Do you listen and then just shut up and don't say nothing about it? Like, are you that type? Or you're the type that say, oh girl, this such told me this shit. Like, hold on, give me like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Let me tell you what happened. And no homegirl didn't tell you half of the shit that you're telling this other person. Are you that type of person? You add on to it? Or you just like I said, like me, just want your peace and your positive vibes, and you just want to be at work, go to work, get shit done, get paid, get your money, because honestly, drama is not paying you shit. I mean, it is catching your attention, that's about it. But if Look, if I was getting paid $1,000 every time I heard a woman walk around my job with this drama shit, I would be a rich bitch. I'm sorry. And I don't disrespect no woman. I don't call no women the B word or the H word. But I'm saying to myself, I will be a rich bitch because at the end of the day, that's a ton of money because there's a lot of drama in the workplace. And guess who's starting it? Women. And I'm not going to say us because I don't know who's like, it's not me. I'm sure it's not you. But at the end of the day, if it is you, girl, you got to change. Girl, we women around here, we got kids. We got to change. And for my fellas out there, y'all too, like, we got to change. We got to switch it up. Like, ain't nothing to change. Ain't nothing to get on God's side and be like, God, I want to change. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to surrender. I'm willing to just be whole, be brand new. I'm willing to walk with you. Like, whatever comes out my mouth, forgive me, but you know what I mean? That's why I say every day when I wake up or every night when I go to bed, Lord, if it's I, please correct me. God, if I've sinned or said anything to hurt anybody in any type of way, please correct me. Whoop me. Because at the end of the day, I know better. And I know it's hard. Ladies, I know it's hard because there's so much drama around. But at the end of the day, if you forgot, you're not for the mess. You're not for the drama. And that's all I have to say. Like, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little microphone, but I wanted to take it off because I know the guy upstairs, he's one of a hella nosy person. But I still be nice to him. And that's that. But I have to get ready to go. I hope my son is on the way. I know he gets out of school pretty soon. We gotta go get this haircut. Like, clock it, baby, because boy, I'm telling you, he hasn't been to the barbershop in almost a month. I'm ashamed, but really not ashamed because life moves, boy. I'm telling you, when you're a mom and you're doing it all, like, life is lifing, yeah, okay? And I'm not saying life is lifing in a bad way. I'm saying, God, by no means, but I'm saying life is lifing by just working and getting into a more productive routine as a mother. Because a couple of weeks ago, my life was just shambles all over the place, like depression and all that different kind of stuff. But that's another rant because at the end of the day, yeah, that's another rant. But we got to get this haircut because, baby, we ain't trying to be walking around here looking like this. And well, my son is no longer playing football. He is more of a football assistant. So whatever the coach need him to do, that's what he do. I am proud of my son for even trying, but he said this Texas hot heat, his coach in his mouth, and all the running and stuff that they have to do, the drills, it's too much. And my son has asthma, so I wanted him to be able to try these things and not be able to say, hey, I've never tried this. So he wanted to be a football player. I said, go ahead and train, because they train all school year and still have football, games and stuff like that. But they're able to train, get to know football, because my son, he really didn't know football. He knew somewhat football, but he didn't know a lot about football. He didn't know, like, they go through drills. They go through all this. If you talk, you don't mess it up for one person, you mess up for all your bros on the team. So, yeah, he kind of fell back. And plus the coach was really worried about, he had like 3 people on there that had asthma. He's really, really worried about concussions with them. And I totally respect that. So, he said, instead of not having them on the team, I want them to stay on the team. I want them to learn. And next year, they'll be able, in the 8th grade, they'll be able to do their breathing, have their breathing together. Okay, that wasn't called for, but okay. You wanted to jump in my video, but okay. But anyways, he wants them to have their breathing down, and uh, then yeah, my son would have automatically made it because of his size, his height, and the weight that he has. His coach wanted him, and that makes me feel good because if his coach wanted him, then just think if he was playing football and he would have been like drafted right off because people are looking for strong individuals. But the only thing that holds my son back is his asthma. So, and then also I had to, you guys already seen that first rant about Medicaid not paying and this and that. So I had to pay for his asthma pump and get that together. He didn't have a up to date asthma pump, and so now he has an up to date asthma pump, and so we got that squared away. And you know, whatever is for me and my son, my boyfriend, God is going to allow. If he doesn't allow it, then we're not accepting it. You know what I mean? And there's no such thing as we're not taking no for an answer. Like, because sometimes you do have to take no for an answer, just like my son had to take no for an answer with his football coach. Um, but anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this somewhat of a podcast I got going here, somewhat until we can figure out what we doing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I see you guys watching. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'm always praying for you guys as well. I don't know you. You don't know me, but I'm going to pray for you, period, point blank. Okay. And so thank you so much for watching because it does help a lot. And yeah, we're about to close out Unfiltered Mama Rant. So have a good day. Bye.